I'ma walk this road, then you can talk shit. Gambling with my life, but I refuse to go for nonsense. This the life I chose, this all I know, ain't many options. About to tell the truth, I make the rules like I'm Fleece Johnson.
Hey, what's up? It's this Big Lee with Hustler Spirit. What's going on, Fleece? How you doing today?
Man, I'm gonna start out saying I feel good because what I'm about to say. See, who I'm addressing is the gay community. Let me start out first by saying I owe y'all an apology. Hell, I used to be one of them. And people wondering why is he coming out against gay people? And he used to be gay. Maybe he still is. But why is he coming out attacking us? And I apologize because really it was I was out of line. And why did I do it? Well, you know, I don't have an excuse. I was being mean. Just put it like that. I want to tell Saucy Santana that I apologize. I know I said a lot of bad things to you in the bathroom, don't even know you. That's what's ridiculous about it. It's on me. Shame on me. But you got my apology, you know, and it's from the heart. You know, it ain't because of getting knocked, getting a thing on YouTube, a strike, or not. It ain't got nothing to do with none of that because, you know, we still going. We're going to continue to go. I apologize to you, Saucy. I can't pronounce your name right.
Saucy.
Saucy.
Santana.
Santana. When I was in prison, you know, they had men come in prison claiming that they not gonna address a sissy as a woman, but as a man. They got the butt whooped. They all address them as women, you know. You know, you give people they credit, you know, according to, you know. So it's like if one walk in front of you and say, how you doing, Fleece? I said, I'm doing all right. How you doing, man? And that's how we address them in prison as women. But I'm addressing the gay community, and I'm still going to speak my mind. And I want to ask all of y'all to be truthful. This is something that nobody in the world knows. I know. I'm going to ask you to ask yourself. We got 1 billion gay people worldwide, you know, male and female, worldwide. 1 billion. Clamming. To some people, that's alarming. To others, it's a way of life. But a lot of people that deal with gay people, I got an issue with gay people, don't know gay people. How about that? Like, the question I want to ask y'all is this. Be serious. At what age were you when you had your first gay experience? What age was it? Now, I can ask 1 billion gay people worldwide that same question. And if they answer truthfully, sincerely, truthfully, they're going to say when they was a child.
What makes you believe that? What makes you say that?
Because that's when it begins. I don't even know why I put that in my mouth. But it began when you kids, majority.
How you so sure about that?
That's when it happened to me. And a lot of
What was it?
gay people that I talked to in prison said the same thing when they was a child.
What was your situation? The very first interaction.
I was great. I was taking advantage of. I allowed it. I was confused. Something in me told me it ain't right, but I accepted it. I didn't even think I had the power to defend myself. And this went on for years. And I growed up, not for sure of me, who I am. I know this stuff is happening. People are climbing through my windows to get this booty. And my mama and them is downstairs.
But you don't even feel comfortable enough going to them.
No, at that time, man, I was getting whooped and beat and all that stuff. They ain't even gonna want to talk to me. I ain't got nobody I can turn to. Nobody say, hey, man, is this right what he's doing to me? Is this right? So, the people that did it end up, two of them getting killed. At the time they got killed, I was like 13. Lethal. Cutting pistols, robbing everybody. I'm trying to find out who I am. I don't even know who I am. I got anger in me now. I got like confusion. I don't even know how I should be able to live. But I kept having that feeling in my heart that what I did do was wrong. So, y'all know the story. I ended up in prison at 15. Dana with some of the biggest, baddest, and the freaks. That's what prison is, a freak house. I don't care what nobody say. It ain't no resort. You ain't got no means and all. Somebody's giving up some booty. A whole lot. Head, booty.
What you heard?
Sneaking around, doing it, getting caught, coming out of prison, looking at gay people and saying you nasty when in prison you was gay. So what was you? You know, it's like, only thing I want to say to the gay community is, I'm over you. I'm over the gay community. I'm your representative now.
Why did you just?
I'm going to represent you because I love you, and I'm going to make a point. Something else the world don't know, and I'm going to let this come out of my mouth. If anybody can prove me wrong, prove me wrong. Okay, let's start with gay people. Let's compare, let's say, the gay against the straight male. Okay, let's look at them like this. Okay, what is gay people? Why are people say they so bad? What are they doing in the world that is bad? Nothing. Really? They seldom ever come to prison. They work. They got the jobs, outrageous jobs. They jobs go from, the gay people got good jobs. They work, they go to school, they pay bills, they pay taxes. They do everything right. They are citizens, outstanding citizens, good neighbors, helpful, babysitters, good ones. Let's take the straight man and compare on jobs. Who got the best?
They got good jobs too.
Yeah, but they ain't got more than the gay people. Gay people run Hollywood, they run everything. The fashion. Gay people is over fashion. Hollywood. They everywhere. They in the White House. They up there politicians. They senators. Some of them is mayors and other things. So, they only had what society will say a flaw, they gay. Compared to people, let's take the straight man. Don't want to work, ain't got a job.
That's not true.
A lot of them.
That's not true.
Yeah, it is.
That's not true.
It's more men, straight men, that is without work and is living poverty than gay people.
Yeah, because there's more straight men than gay people.
Huh?
Because it's more. That's the only reason.
Well, you can say more, unless you know their real life. If you know the real life, you'll break it down. That 1 billion, you can turn to 5 billion if they come out of the closet. There's a lot of closet people
I believe
walking
that.
around.
I believe it.
You know, people that done head gay encounters and all that. But I just wanted the gay community to know I love you. And Santana, I know you still probably be mad at me, said I ain't gonna forgive him. He talked so bad about me. He called me this, he called me that. Girlfriend, how about that? I love you to death. Really. And matter of fact, what you need to do, think about it. Say, okay, he gonna represent us. I'm gonna bring him on my broadcast. I'm gonna talk to him.
How you gonna represent him if you're not gay anymore?
That's how I can represent him, because I'm not gay no more.
Don't they need a gay representative?
No, they need somebody that was gay and is not no more.
Why are you taking up for him all of a sudden? What's going on? What change of heart did you have?
I knew I was wrong. And our broadcast is about the truth. It ain't about coming out trying to attack people, pull them down, kill their broadcast, stop what they doing, hate on them, and it ain't about hating and stuff. We gonna get ready to start connecting. We gonna connect to broadcasters. That's what we getting ready to do. We coming in peace. As friends, one agenda to upgrade you and get upgraded from doing it. And spreading the message, man. See, because when you connect, listen to this. I want the gay community to listen to this. This is power. When you connect. See, you can have power over her and think you got all power. You ain't got nothing but power over her. You got a person over here got power. This person got power. That person got power. Y'all connect them powers. Hey. In these days of time, as the way the world is getting, the country is getting, the talk of war, rumors of war, all this stuff, no telling weather is changing. It's good to connect. Someday you might need me. And if you do, I'll be there for you. I'm talking to you, Sasha Santana. I'll be there for you, for real. From the heart. My word is bond. For all people, not just gay people, we need to connect, man. We need to stop all this. Just like, take for instance, P. Diddy situation. Now, some of the things he did, yeah, he should be punished. You know, putting your hands on women and all this stuff. The other stuff,
The freak offs?
The freak off, if I was a judge, I'd throw all that out. Because the people that came to them parties came for that reason. Excuse me. They came for that reason and to freak off. It didn't have nothing to do with him. He didn't have to give him nothing. He didn't have to give him no drinks, nothing to smoke, snort. They came for that reason to freak off with somebody connect with somebody in there, got a little money, and go home, and they got money now, and everybody's trying to meet somebody. He not to do, and you know the most, I want the gay community to support this. All these people coming around, grown people, talking about grown men, talking about he took my butt. Come on, man. We not gonna accept that. You gave it up, you been giving up butt. Before you went to the freak off, you was giving up butt. You act like that's the first time you gave butt up is at Diddy's party. You walking around falsely advertising yourself as macho man when on the flip side ain't nothing macho about you. You know, you into the gay thing. Either and when they all start getting caught and people start telling, they know they was gonna tell. Like if I was in there and I said, oh, I know my name gonna come up, so I'm gonna come out first. Yeah. I just want to say, I was saying that he took me. All that. Now everybody trying to get money off of this man that opened his heart to them. They just like the gay community. Man, I done been to y'all parties. You talking about, man, in Minnesota, I done been all over, and I done seen y'all parties. Man, y'all throw some bad parties. You know, y'all don't have this, though. But, y'all throw good parties. Everybody respectful, dancing, G-string dancing, all that. I done seen all that. Well, here's what I'm saying. If a person opened their heart to you, now, we got this setting off to the side. This is freak off. Anybody want to freak out? We got rooms, we got this place, that place. You know, go do your thing. That's all that was about. It wasn't for him trying to do everybody. He had this out for them to do whoever they gonna do. See, they don't talk about that. That there was people in there that came, that wanted these ordered and ready. They gonna get booty, they gonna get something tonight. Everybody gonna oil up, man. We throwing. No, we gonna throw. And so, and you open your heart to these people out of generosity. You got the best wine, the best liquor, the best music. You got entertainers in there that you can see in person instead of listening to them on the radio. Man, it's a star. This is one of the best parties you can ever want to attend. Ain't no Kool-Aid in her. They got whiskey and bourbon, gin. They got any drink you like. Drinks you ain't even heard of, too. And that man sat in jail. And all them people that came to his party that started telling and trying to, I mean, you got to connect now. Diddy is not connected. If he was connected, he'll have supporters.
What do you mean if he was connected?
If he was connected to, like, the gay community. If he had to show love to the gay community. You know, instead of kept it up in Hollywood, you know, if you want to freak out, come to our community, bro. You know.
Now it's our community, your part.
I'm speaking for them.
Oh, okay.
I say I represent the gay community too, right? So I'm going to speak for them. Come to our community. And we're going to do it respectful, but we're going to get down.
Don't they have to elect you for that? How you
No, they don't have to elect me for nothing. I take that position.
Oh, okay.
I'm over the gay community. Thank you. So, now, I want y'all to know I love y'all. Keep doing what you do. Make money. Keep your jobs. I didn't understand this one thing, because I grew up at a time when gay people was like shaving. They wanted to be like women. Like a real, you know, all this portray a woman. But I see now times done changed where
well,
it's no more about trying to misrepresent yourself. What they doing now is this. I'm not gonna try to impersonate a woman. I'm not one. I'm gay. I like men. Men's like me. The ones that like me, I got one. So, I'm not going, he likes me the way I am. I don't have to do all that shaving. I can have a beard. I can have a mustache. I can just be the man I am. But I like doing what I like doing sexually with somebody gay. So.
You said there was some men in prison that had beards, though.
Yeah, but remember I'm saying I grew up at a time when that was looked upon as being nasty. But now, in the times we live in now, it's more acceptable when people just say, you know what, I'm not going through all that. Shaving my legs, cocking my legs up every day, getting my butt cracked and all that stuff. Under my arms, doing all that. And some people grow hair quick. And the ones that grow hair fast, man, that's a house. So now they just saying, you know what? I'm gay.
So let me ask you a question, since you're going to represent them now. When you was Linda Dynamite, did you represent in prison?
Back then, wasn't none of that. The girls really couldn't get along.
Y'all didn't get along with each other?
A lot of girls couldn't get, yeah. Like you got this bitch standing over her. She got a little high pants on and leg shades, got some earrings on. She look cute. You know, out. We standing over her like we are.
Hating her.
No, I'm not hating. We're getting more attention. She gets mad. And she tried to go mess with some of the people that we had lined up. You know, as the type of man you want to be with. See another one going over. So it was always a fiction. Who got him? I had your man. He ain't nothing. This and that. Oh, yeah, I had him, all of him. His head, his butt, everything. All that goes on in prison. It's gay fights in there.
Cat fights.
Man, they got gays in there like Turk. That's my little buddy. Short. Turk was real smart. You know, a paralegal. Turk's man messed around with a white boy. Turk found out. Went down up to the library, walked down the steps, had razor blades in that he done melted into a toothbrush. And had it a long line like it was a straight razor, right? And the sisters carry that in prison. They don't carry pipes and butcher knives, razors. Some of them just carry one little small razor and they good as hell with it too. Oh, and when he was coming out the door, Turk walked past him and sliced him one time and walked on in out to the library. He was holding his neck and he almost died. But they have that going on in there. And then they hate on each other. Then they get to the streets. But I'm telling everybody right now, whatever you into, whether you in a gang or whether you are in a gay community or whether you're in a straight community or in prison or whatever, connect with somebody. Connect. Start connecting, building up your, that's
your network. Your
network of helpers, resources. You're gonna need them. If things gonna get bad, and so we gotta prepare ourselves for the whatever. And I love y'all. And I want to say again, you got my apologies. I'm your representative.
Man, why I keep hearing that in prison, the gays are just better to do business with. Not no sexual thing, just business and make money with.
Yeah, that's true because they resourceful. The fact that they gay, like if you need something, like I need a new pair of tennis shoes. So I see one of my gay business friends. I say, hey, come here. I said, I need some shoes. And Cynthia gonna say, what's that? I said, 10. You want them used, brand new? I said, I prefer them brand new. He said, I'll talk to you later. He gonna do his thing. He got men's, 20, 30 men's been after him. He probably know one that got them shoes. He might go over and jack him off or give him some head or some booty and come back with the shoes. And like with meats, in her, it's important to have food. And them gays in her, they can get all that meat and stuff from the kitchen. They can come back, they deal with a lot of rich people in prison. It's some rich people in prison. Let's get that straight. There's people in prison that got 200-300 acres of land, cattle, all that stuff. They just murdered somebody they caught with their wife. I killed their wife, caught her, and first time ever locked up, but they rich. And I seen gay people that owned it, big gay clubs in Louisville. One of them got locked up. He killed his gay partner, and they locked him up first time in his life, and he was an artist. I'm talking about he was good painter. And so gay people is, when you talk about gay people, you when you look past that little flaw that people call a flaw that they gave, when you look past that and look into the person, you see talent, overwhelming talent. I mean, Da Vinci, the greatest painter in the world, sculptor, was gay. The man that almost took over the world, Napoleon, almost conquered the world, was gay. There is some of the baddest, the people that the best in inventions and stuff like this that. But anyway, to get back to the story, they got talent. And when you look out here into the communities, you see the jobs they holding. You can see them when they appear on TV. You know they gay by the way they talk and all this stuff. And they'll tell you straight up, and they intelligent. And as far as fighting, they some of the greatest fighters of all time. And I'm serious about that.
Did you have a fight with any when you was in prison?
No. Not gay, just like, straight up gay like that, no.
How did you stay away from it?
Well, we got along.
Because you was a part of the community.
No, not that. I just could get along with them. They didn't cause that. They didn't have that threatening nature where you feel like, man, let me go whoop him. No, they didn't have a threatening nature. Like the so-called straight men's walking around want to steal your stuff, take your stuff, get into your poker games, ain't got money to pay for it, and try to talk trash. They didn't do none of that.
So they really took on a woman's role in there.
Not a woman's role, they mind their business. They just mind their business and they was more into trying to learn what they can. See, that's what they do in a prison. They go to school. Prison got college and all that now. And gay people take advantage of that. And when they come up out of there, and some of them get into the cooking class and get certificates and all that, and come out, man, with skills. But you got the straight men, they do it like they do on the street. Because they try to pay you to go to school in prison now. The inmates, they tell them, we'll pay you. They want to hang out on the yard and talk trash like they do on the street. So they stop that. They say, look, if you ain't going to get a job, we're going to cut your hours on the yard. You just get 1 hour. Everybody else gets 7 or 8 hours. You get 1. So everybody start scrambling to get jobs then, right? Well, what gets me, they get these jobs paying $16.
$16 a month?
A month. Not a week, a month. Kitchen jobs is $35 a month. When you get them vocational, go out there vocational, you can make up to $120 a month, but you got to have been out there at least 3 years to get up to that $120. Well, here's how they do with every job. You get it right up, your job is gone.
Automatically.
Automatic. So if you got a good job, like if you working in the kitchen, and I say, hey, put some more food on the tray. And you said, I can't do that. I said, all right. When you come from work, I'm gonna pop you. We going to the hole. You ain't got a job no more. That's how we got rid of the people but the gay people, and they real nice in prison. They be standing there looking sexy. You come through the line, they scoop that food on her, look at you. You say, can you put a little more? They put some more on her and smile at you. And the guards that was about ready to tell them, hey, don't do that, they control them.
Who control them?
Them sisters.
Controls the correction officers?
Man, they knew how to talk to them. You got, like, Turk.
I wonder what else was going on.
Yeah. Well, I tell you what's going on. That one captain, Hope. Ooh, let me say his name. Hope. Ran his mouth. Here come a guard running his mouth. These guards. There's brothers coming. Military. Special ops. Getting ready to work in the maximum security prison. He said, you think I'm broke? Wait till you see my brother.
Is that the same guy you told us about?
Man, the one with them big legs and that big bubble butt.
Yeah.
Talking about he was a special ops.
Yeah.
And they
Go ahead and tell the story.
Yeah. He came in there, walking down the, and he was proud walking down the hall with him. His brother had his chest out like he was really Army trained. But when we seen that big old bubble butt on him, I said it out loud. I said, oh my God, look at that butt. I got rolled up for it. He came right back to my cell, said, you going to the hole. But when I get out of the hole, Turk came to me and said, guess what? I said, what? I like to blacked out. I said, what do you mean? He said, ooh. Say his butt is powerful. I said, who? Whose booty is powerful? Who got power in their butt like that? So, Turk said, that guard, what's your name, brother? With the bubble butt? I said, you been in there? He said, power. I said, ooh, you got power in that butt, man. Powerful. You know, that's when you know you got good booty. When they say powerful, I mean, that's good butt.
So now everybody trying to get it.
Nah, you know, everybody. Turk gonna try to keep it a secret because he's a guard. And
He told you though.
yeah, he told me because he know I ain't gonna say nothing, you know. And I said, you gonna bring that weed in? She said, what you think I got on me? I said, let me see. A big old thing of, man, it looked like it was a half a pound almost. I said, what you? He said, I pulled that out of his butt. I said, ooh, he's powerful like that? He said, he was thumping him. But he fell in love with that big juicy butt, special
The
ops.
military train.
Military trained special ops, big fast. The hard way, the easy way or the hard way. And he was pumping it. Man, that butt was bouncing.
You seen it?
Huh?
You seen
it?
it?
I was told. The sergeant was making rounds. They didn't know he was making rounds. Vincent is sneaky. He'll come through child. He'll take his shoes off and tip down the hall. All that crazy stuff that catch people doing stuff, right? And when somebody say Vincent's working, everybody just, hey man, I ain't doing nothing tonight. I ain't smoking weed, cigarettes, nothing, you know, because they know how he tilts around. So he came through the gate, walked down the hall tipping. I guess Vincent told me he already, when he saw the guy's butt itself, he said, wow, these inmates gonna go nuts over him. He said, that's what I said. But he's the captain's brother. He's military special ops trained. Combat, all that old stuff. So Vincent said he walked down the hall. He didn't see him in the office and walked over on E-Walk, the last wall, where they got a bathroom with a curtain. He said he tipped around there and peeked to the curtain and said dude was standing up popping, looked like 11 inches up in his butt, just like a log, and his buns was bumping, he just popped. And he said he had weed, all that stuff laying on the thing. He said, so he went back down the hall, walked in the bathroom and called for backup, right? He said he's gonna let dude go on and get his nut. He said, I ain't gonna break it up. I'm gonna let him get his nut. But I'm gonna get that dope, and I'm gonna get him. So all back, 15 guards come through the gate, and they took their shoes off like Vincent told them. They all went back and just pulled the curtain back. And he didn't have him in dog style this time. He was on his back, and dude was up in him like that, pumping hard, right? They said I wish you could have seen the look on his face when dude pulled that out of his butt.
The military trained dude.
Yeah, he's laying out like that. Military trained, them big old muscle thighs, stole back, and all them muscles in his butt. You know, them military people, they do all them squats and all that stuff, especially special ops. They be doing stretches and all that stuff. They do yoga. They do all that stuff. They have a yoga body. You know, them military people, the special ops trained, they got booties, man. Powerful. And that's what he said, it's powerful. And so, you know, he know how to kill and all that. Dude killed some babies in him that day, too. You know what I'm saying? But he said when he pulled out, them guards they came to see it, said, oh my God. They said, look at the dong on there. That sissy was hung. His thing was dripping.
Turk
was hung, right? And they told him just come on out. Took him over on the other wall, let him take a shower. They took him to the hole though. But dude,
what they do with the military train guy?
Man, they said they looked at him with so much disgust. He wanted to get up and wipe his butt. They said no. They gave him an orange jumpsuit, took the uniform from him, handcuffed him. He went to jail. State trooper came. But look, here's what people don't know. Man, I seen so much stuff in there, but like I said, I went in there when I was 15. And everybody said, you in prison 15, we heard you took $1,000 from people. How can a 15-year-old
157.
Yeah, 100 and something. What 15-year-old, can go in a man's prison and do that? Nobody. It's just ridiculous. And I had a good time in there though. And my 40 years of prison, what I call a good time was fighting every day. There's no way in the world I can set. Man, have you ever seen a toilet in a prison? You look at the toilet and it got green slime in it. Stained. The porcelain is stained. Now they putting steel toilets in.
With stainless steel?
Stainless steel, but most of them is still porcelain and they're nasty. I said, man, y'all need to get some new toilets. They said, no, we ain't. You need to shut your mouth. I said, you gonna get one in this cell. I tore it off the floor and slammed it. Any cell they put me in, I tear the toilet out and slam it. You ain't got no choice but to go get a new one. I did a whole walk like that. I tore up 30 toilets. They came and said, Johnson, you gonna pay for every one of these. We gonna charge you 100 and I said, man, ain't nobody sending me no money. And I ain't got no money, so you ain't getting nothing. And so they put me in another cell, and I tore the bed off. And then when they put me in a cell where the walls needs painting, I said, can I get a fresh paint job? It's nasty. Somebody spit all over the wall. Nope. So I throw features all over the wall. Now you got to paint it. You got to scrape that off and repaint it. So I got that done, but I had to do it the hard way.
And you had to deal with that smell, though.
Now, the smell you get used to, especially when it's your own. You get used to it. And, man, I used to sleep with 3 gallon buckets of duty under my bed for weeks. Let it fermentate, because I'm going to throw it on one of them guards. I'm going to stop all that Montrose stuff. See, when you're in an institution, a situation where people don't want to obey the law, they don't want to follow the law, I enforce the law. They want to go bend the law and do a lot of bad things to people and then lift the law up to defend them. And then when you try to go to the law and complain about it, the law takes their side. So when you let these guards, our polices, do things the way they want to do it, that's how they gonna do it. And it'll force a person to say, if ain't nobody gonna stop him, I will.
And that's what you did.
And that's what I did. I stood up and fought them. And I fought them, and then I couldn't put on my little makeup stuff.
What are you talking about?
When I was doing the gay thing, I couldn't do none of that. I said, no. No, I'm not going to walk around here like a sissy.
You wanted to, though.
At first, but now I got to fight. So the only thing I'm getting ready to do now is jump down on this floor, do me some push-ups. I'm going to do 100. Then I'm breaking down at 50 a set. And I'm going to keep it there. And I'm going to do my crunches and all this. And I'm going to shadow box. And I'm going to do my judo stuff that I taught myself. So, now stay tuned to that. And sure enough, I needed it. And then I couldn't look back. I'm not going back. I'm going to fight my way all the way through this. Not just one fight led to another, to another, to another. I'm fighting all over the prison. Everybody, I'm fighting. 1 year, 2 years, 30 years, 40.
So you spent more time in the hole than you did,
No, I didn't. I only spent 12 years flat in the hole.
I know, but then they kept sending you back. Yeah.
Yeah, off and on. I did, I say about 20-something years in the hole. It's probably half and half.
Hell, most people say they go crazy 30 days in the hole.
Yeah, they do. They get over in the hole, they cut themselves. And now, I made them put the steel plates over the bars. Now, you already in the cell with steel bars. Now, here they come with a sheet of metal and weld it over the steel bars.
Because you throwing duty and spitting.
Yeah. So, I was really, I said, man, I hope my fellow inmates, convicts, can endure this. I mean, they was cracking up. They come over, oh God, I feel like I'm in a box. I feel I can't stand in here. I said, man, shut up, nigga.
They did all of them like that, not just yours?
Yeah, all of them. Because of me. So that's more money I made them spend. See all the money I'm costing them. They say, when is this man going to get out of our pockets? Then he turns up the electric chair. Can you imagine that? I'm sitting in the electric chair. I remember. I never forget it. I'm sitting in that chair. I'm going to tell you who let me in there. Steve Galushis. Dennis Galushis' brother. Yeah. I'm on 15 while in the death cell. Ain't supposed to be down there. Not by law. That's only reserved for people getting ready to be put to death.
Well, they was trying to put you to death.
Yeah, they was. And he came down there. I'm the only one down there. And he said, I'll look out for you on food and stuff if you do me a favor and clean that room. Because they get ready to execute this Steve McQueen, whatever his name was. People from the governor's office get ready to come and inspect the place, the lecture room, and see if it's suitable. You know, for execution.
Mm-hmm.
He said, don't wipe off nothing. Don't touch the glass. Don't even try to wipe the chair. He said that black mat that is around the chair, it's a black mat where the blood and shit fall on. He said, pull that away from the chair and bring it out in the hall and then clean that off for me, and that's all I want done. So I said, okay, it ain't much. He said, I'll look out for you real good on food. I said, yeah. He said, I'll bring you some cigarettes. I said, good looking, man. And so I went in there and I sat down in the chair, crossed my legs, lit a cigarette up. I'm sitting in the electric chair. I'm sitting in the electric chair.
I don't even know what made you even sit in. I couldn't go nowhere near.
And I lit a cigarette up in the electric chair and I'm smoking. And then I started getting frustrated. I said, man, it's bull. I said, if I clean this stuff up, I might as well put my name on it. You know, that I'm part of this man's execution. Because they can't execute him if this place is not suitable for execution. And I'm going to make it suitable. An inmate going to let a guard give him some extra food to help them kill somebody. I said, nah, it ain't gonna happen. I got out of the lecture chair, went out there in the hall, seen a mop bucket with a mop wringer in it, steel mop wringer. I grabbed that mop wringer, came in there, and beat that chair off the stand. I said, now, since they want to do that, try to involve me in this, that's how the attitude I took. I beat the heck out of that chair. Guess what? If you think I'm lying, the Courier Journal, Louisville main newspaper, had an article on it that when the governor people went down, Martha Lane Collins was governor. That's who it was, 'cause I spit in her face. And she came to the institution to inspect the lecture chair. And the damage done in her, they say it came to $650,000. That's what it was reported. All you gotta do is contact the Courier Journal newspaper and see if I'm telling the truth.
Yeah.
I did that. Now, they wasn't allowed to write me up because, first of all, I wasn't even supposed to be in there. That guy could lose his job if he said I did it. If he said he let me in there and, to clean that place, they would fire him. So they took the stance, we don't know who did it. We don't know who did it. I just opened the room and this is the way it looked. Didn't nobody get blamed. But that's another big whop of money I made them spend.
So they couldn't use it?
No, they couldn't. They took and built another chair and built a Supermax out there in the field of Eddyville prison, put the Supermax up and put the electric chair over there now. Everything's over in the Supermax. So when they got that Supermax built, guess what? They built it for me. Seriously. I was turning up so much stuff in the regular hole. Any cell you put me in, I turn everything up. Beds off the wall, steel beds, bolted to the floor. Toilets bolted to the floor, sinks bolted to the wall. Steel plates bolted. I told all that off.
So they took you up to the Supermax?
They built it for me. And when they took me there, they said, this is what you're going to do your 27 years whole time. Now, I like to see you tear this place up. I said, boy, I can't. They had it constructed right. You ain't tearing nothing up over it. Well, they got that built good. But I said, well, I can't tear it up, but I can tear their ass up. So that's how I'm going to do it. They come by my cell. I said, how you doing, my workers? This is what you talking about, John. I said, y'all ready to work for me over here? They said, like what? I said, clean, look at that floor. They said, what's that? I said, it's duty. I don't use the toilet no more, man. It's too far over there. They said, well, you don't want to got to lay there and smell it. I said, okay. Week went by. The whole thing is covered with pee, duty, all that, right? They opened the child time. I said, where's my food? I need more food. I need that. That's my energy right there. That's my gasoline. And they be out there, you can hear them out there coughing. I can't stand it. Somebody's gonna clean it up. I said, I ain't doing it. One of y'all gonna clean up for me. And I already sent the message out to the inmates. You better not let none of these guards get you to come in there and clean this up. They gonna do it. And when they're on inmates, I don't care what they promised them, they wouldn't do it. So, they say, Johnson. I said, what? He said, what you want? I said, I don't want nothing. I like where I'm at. You know, I need some food, more food. We ain't gonna keep feeding you if you gonna keep shitting it on the floor. I said, you gotta feed me. That's a constitutional right. Well, they went 2 weeks without that shift, without giving me a tray. They just walked past my door. They said, you got a tray on the lunch, you don't get no dinner. I said, okay. I said, that means that I'm going to have to put some duty on the door and stuff now. And on that tray slot, every time you open that tray slot, they said, Johnson, please don't. Then, they said, tell you what we'll do. We'll put you back over at 3 sellouts where you want to go, in the regular hole, where I had all the cigarettes and weed and stuff. I said, yeah, put me back over. They said, well, you got to clean that up. I said, I ain't cleaning shit up. Now, I done let the inmates know over here that they can work for y'all now, so maybe one of them will do it. I ain't doing it. I meant what I said. That they get him the hell out of here. Took me back over to 3 Cent House where I was king over. So, that's how we did it. So, prison, man. Let me tell you something.
Stay free, man.
Stay free. Can you imagine going to prison? I mean, you the type of person you like to stay clean, wash your hands, you know, keep your hygiene up. You go to prison. They put somebody in your cell, they ain't gonna let you select who comes in your cell. They put whoever in there. They put somebody in there. As soon as he comes through the door, it smells real bad. I mean, real bad. And you holler, hey man, you need a soap and water? I got some deodorant over here. And he pop you in the face. And y'all fight. Who wants to go through that? It don't matter if you win or lose. Who wants to go through that? Who wants to go through sharing your toilet, one toilet, with 30 people? And sometimes you walk into the bathroom and somebody got duty all over the toilet. On the top of it, and they ain't even wiped it off. Just being nasty. And you walk in there, you say, oh man, who did this? And you ready to, man, who wants to go through that? Who wants to go through a guard telling you what time to wake up and what time to go to bed? Who wants to go through being in prison while your family's out here going through something and you ain't out there to be with them? And you heard about it over the phone. So-and-so did this, did it. Man, if I was out, if you was out, you should have stayed there. Should never even went. So, who wants to go through that? Who wants to put on a show? This is how you doing it out here in society. Somebody call you a bad name in front of some people, talk down, and you go get a gun. For what? One thing, he needs to be telling a lie or the truth. If he telling the truth, you ain't got nothing you can say about that. Just walk away. Both walk away, period. Trying to put on a show for people, I'm going to show people I ain't scared. Yeah, you are. You probably ain't scared now, but you will be. Who wants to go through that, going to jail? Getting a couple years down the line, having your wife, girlfriend tell you she got somebody else. Your kids don't want to talk to you no more. Everybody say you let them down, disappointed them. You ain't getting no mail. People telling you, man, you was out here. You know how hard it is out here. I'm struggling to pay every bill. I ain't got the money to send you $100 a month. That $100 got to pay my cable. It got to pay my insurance, have to pay my insurance. And so you in prison with nothing but time around a bunch of crazy people. All them people they lock up on the streets that you see in the news, this person shot so-and-so, this person killed this person did this, did that. That's who you be locked up around. Crazy people. Who wants to go through that? Peace out.
Make sure you like and subscribe.